I was in a congregation in New Jersey a while back, earlier this year, and Debbie Friedman was very sick. So it wasn't a particularly active congregation in the movement. It wasn't particularly involved in anything. The rabbi got up and said to the congregation, I want to tell you how sad we are feeling because Debbie Friedman is very ill and may not live more than through the week. In fact, she did not. First of all, let me ask, how many people in this room know who Debbie Friedman is? Yeah. I looked out at the congregation. I was sitting up on the bima, and I watched people's faces as they were told, most of them didn't know, that Debbie Friedman was really mortally ill. Everybody in that congregation knew her, knew who she was. Everybody. Who would have thought 25 years ago that a guitar-playing woman would be the best-known Reform Jew in all of America? And that's exactly who she was. 50 years ago, this congregation, and every congregation, we were classically Reform in orientation. Our music, we sang hymns out of the Union hymnal, and we had organ accompaniment. That was the standard, and that was fine, by the way. I grew up with that. I liked it. I liked it. But the point is, Debbie Friedman recognized the need for change. She brought about that change. She understood we needed heartfelt prayer, we needed participatory prayer. She understood the power of music to renew a new generation in Jewish life. That's exactly and precisely then what she brought about, and she has lots of disciples who are doing exactly and precisely that. So, I'm sorry, you're not going to hear any tales of woe tonight. This is, so if you want to, if that's what you're looking for, you really can't go home. But that's the general picture. And then second of all, what I will say tonight is the extraordinary accomplishment of this congregation. I was the regional director in the Middle West in the early 1980s. Between 80 and 83, I visited here twice. Apparently didn't make much of an impression because nobody seems to remember. But in the early 1980s, I wasn't sure, if you had asked me, where this congregation would be 30 years later. And while you have your issues, and we all do, this is a strong congregation. It's remained very vibrant, very alive, holding its own, carrying out the ideals of progressive Judaism in the heart of the Midwest. So let's celebrate, let's enjoy, let's recognize our accomplishments and our leaders' accomplishments, and let's have a wonderful Shabbat. It's great here to be with you. You're going to hear me again later on. Shabbat Shalom.